Hello everyone. Once again, I welcome all of you to my YouTube channel, sir. Abhishek Barman today is mock test on The Wild Swans at Coole by William Butler Yeats, full marks 25. There are very important 25 questions which are immensely important for all type of competitive exams, especially SSC, SLST and the research recruitment exams of the different states and the students who are studying English literature of colleges and universities. First of all, I ask the question and then four options, and after that, answers. In between of asking questions and answer, you should prepare yourself the answer code and how many marks you will score, you should mention clearly in the comment box. So let's go. First question. The poem The Wild Swans at Coole was written. In which year the poem was written? Option number one, October 1618, option B, October 1916, option C, October 1619, option D, October 1819. And the correct answer is option B, October 1916. The poem was written October 19 and 16. Next question number two. The poem The Wild Swans at Coole was published in which year the poem was published? Option A, 1816, option B, 1618, option C, 1819, option D, 1919. And the right answer is option D, 1919. The poem was published in the year 1919. Next question number three. The poet of the poem The Wild Swans at Coole revisited in the month of the poem W.B. Yeats revisited in the Coole Park in the month of option A, October, option B, autumn, option C, winter, option D, late autumn. And the 100% correct answer is the poet revisited the park in the month of autumn. Next question of four. How many years was the interval between the first and the present visit to the lake? Option A, 59 years, option B, 29 years, option C, 19 years, option D, 20 years. It is the poet first visited uh, at the lake, and now in the second time he visited the lake. In the interval, how many years was the interval? The right answer is option C, 19 years. Okay, now question 5. The birds flew away from the lake. The birds flew away, option A, after the finishing of the counting, before the starting of the counting, option C, in the midst of the counting, option D, option A and B are correct. And the correct answer is absolutely the birds flew away. Option C, in the midst of the counting, the poet did not end his counting. In the midst of his counting, while he was counting, in the meantime, the birds flew away. Next question number 6. What did prompt the poet to count the swans? Option A. The sight of the swan was so mesmerizing. Option B. The sight of the swan so delighted the poet. Option C. The sight of the swan so mysterious. Option D. The sight of the swans reminded the poet of his personal life. Right answer is option B. The sight of the swans so delighted the poet. All the options A, B, C, D, all are correct. But 100% correct answer A is the sight of the swans so delighted the poet. Almost the birds were mesmerizing. Sure, the swans are so mysterious. Absolutely correct answer is reminded the poet. But all these are correct. But the mesmerizing scene, the mysterious swans, and the reminding of the poet of the swans all are delighted so much delighted that the poet was bound, or the poet was prompted to count the swans. So absolutely correct answer is option B. The sight of the swans was or sight of the swans so delighted the poet. Now question 7. The sight of the swans does not give the poet same delight like before because option A, a big gap between the first and the present visit. Option B, he became older now. Option C, now his mind is afflicted with sorrows and suffering. Option D, now his mind is not messed with the shore. The sight of the swans does not give the poet the same delight like before because option C, now his mind is afflicted with sorrows and suffering. Here, these options, all the options are also correct. But now, But now his mind is afflicted with the sorrows, sufferings, and his idealism all were shattered. And that's why the poet, the poet does not feel the same pleasure like what he had obtained the pleasure of his first visit. Now, question number 8. When the birds flew away, he felt so happy at the time he dashed his way homeward. Option A, safe. Option B, trotted. Option C, stealthily. Option D, moved. When the birds flew away, he felt so happy at the time he dashed his way homeward. And the correct answer is option A. Stepped means trod. The synonym of the word trod is stepped. Now question number 9. The swans have the lack. Well, it should not be lack. It was misprint. The swans leave the lake with the approaching of option A autumn, option B late autumn, option C spring, option D winter. The swans leave the lake with the approaching of definitely options D winter. At the approaching of the winter, the swans it's time to leave the lake. Next question number 10. Then the twilight, the word twilight is transitional period of. Twilight is the transitional period of option A, dawn and morning, option B, dusk and night, option C, day and night, option D, afternoon and evening. What is the transitional period? It's called twilight. The right option is option C, day and night. This is the transitional synapse. It's called sinus. One cell is ended and another cell is started. This period, this time is called twilight. Next question number 11. In the line, their hearts have not grown old. The poet brings a contrast with here, the contrast is option A, the poet's aged heart and the swans. Option B, the swans and the time. Option C, the poet's love and the swans' love, the eternity and the transitoriness. The correct answer is option A, the poet's aged heart and the swans. Here, all these options are also correct. Here, the contrast is the poet's heart ha- has sensed. His heart is overburdened. His heart is shattered, disillusioned for the circumstances with the advancing age. But the swans do not have. This is the contrast the poet here hinted at. Now, so the correct answer is option A. Now, question number 12. The swans in the wild swans at Coole represents. Does the poem represent? Option A, the mystery and the excellence. Option B, the mortal and the transient. Option C, the permanence and immortality. Option D, man and nature. The correct answer is option C, the permanence and immortality. Oh, sorry, immortality, permanence and immortality is the is the is the is the message the poet wants to give us. Permanence and immortality. Here, the swans do not sense with the advancement of age or time. It remained the same. So the beauty of the swans are permanence, and they are not subject to change. So the permanence and immortality is the correct one. Now question number 13. The word rushes means what does the word rushes imply? Option A, the plants that grow near a cool. Option B, the plants that grow in the forest. Option C, the plants that grow in marshy areas. Option D, the plant that grow keeps place to the swans. Answer is definitely option C, the plants that grow in marshy areas. Next question number 14. Actually, the cool park is situated in where? Actually, where does the cool park situated? Option A, Dublin, Ireland, in Ireland, Wicklow in Ireland, Belfast in Ireland, Galway, Ireland. Right answer is definitely option D, Galway in Ireland. Question of 15. The historical background in the historical background is, or that is, the historical background the poem was written is the poem The Wild Swans at Coole is written under the background, historical background is. What is the historical background on which the poem The Wild Swans at Coole is written? Option A, First World War. Option B, First World War and Irish struggle for independence. Option C, the poet's own asking. Option D, Yeats' contemplation of the passing of time. The right answer is definitely option D, First World War and the Irish struggle for independence. This is the period of time. This was the historical background. The First World War just finished in 1818 and sorry, 1918 and the Irish are very much struggling for getting their independence. This was the background on which the poem was written. Next question was 16. The poem The Wild Swans at Pool follows the blank verse, couplet, free verse, elegy. Definitely, no doubt, free verse. Almost someone or somebody else, some students may contradict me with elegy, but the right answer is should be free verse because the poem was written completely in free verse. Though it apparently seems to us that the poem was elegy, but the style that follows is definitely free verse. Question number 17. The Cool Park actually belongs to who is the owner of the Cool Park? Next. Option A, Rochelle Laws. Option B, at Zens. Option C, Head Augusta Gregory. Option D, Lady Augusta Gregory. This was the question which was said in the different type of competitive exams. Very, very important question. And the correct answer is option D, Lady Augusta Gregory. Next, question number 18. When the poet wrote the poem, he was dash years age. Option A, 61. Option B, 51. Option C, 41. Option D, 59. Definitely, when the poet wrote the poem, he was 51 years of age. Now, question number 19. The poet depicted the paths in the poem in the Wild Swans at Cool. The paths were option A, muddy, option D, dry, B, dry, option C, thorny, option D, full of green grass. And the correct answer is option B, dry. Next question number 20. How did the poet describe his own trend? How? Option A, slow. Option B, lighter. Option C, ginger. Option D, gate. Correct answer is option B, lighter. Question number 21. I have looked upon this brilliant creature, those brilliant creatures. Here, brilliant suggests. What does the word brilliant suggest? Question option A, wildly passionate. Option B, youthful vigor. Option B, C, beautiful. Option D, boisterous. All these options are apparently correct. What is the appropriate answer? I'm sorry. The correct answer is option A, wildly passionate, because they are wild creature, and that's why their passion is wild. So brilliant here suggests wildly passionate. Now question 22. The poet's heart is sure because option A, his unrequited love affair and the disillusionment of some ideals. The show he received from his nearest ones separation. Option C, the agony of the poet's life and harsh criticism. Option D, both B and C. This is very confusing options. The poet's heart is sore because the correct answer is definitely option A. His unrequited love here. The poet received received agony from his nearest ones. Separation definitely. Agony, poet's life, and criticism definitely right answer. But all these answers, or both B and C's answers are already unrequited love covers. His disillusionment of some ideals which were in his youthful days. But at the advancement of time, his idealism was shattered. And that's why the correct answer is option A. Now, question number 23. In the poem The Wild Swans at Coole, the sound made by the movement of the swan's wings is compared to option A, the wild gust of the wind, option B, the singing of bells, option C, the drumbeat, option D, the rhythmical sound of watch. The right answer is definitely option B, the singing of bells. Now, question number 24. The uneven number, that is 59, is used presumably. Here, the poet used 59. Why? The options are the poet is possibly 59 years of old. The lake is possibly 59 kilometers distance. The uneven number 59 is mysterious. And option D is very strange options. The 29 couples plus 1, 29 into 2, 58 plus 1, 59. And the companionless one is the poet. What is the correct answer? Now, absolutely correct answer is option D here. 29 couples, 58 plus 1, 59. And the poet himself is companionless. His couple, his lady love had separated, had left him. He was separated, isolated. He was alone. Probably this was the reason for what the poet used 59 number. So lots of critics commented or stated contradictory opinions, but most of the critics concluded that probably this was the reason. Now, question number 25 is the last number. The theme of the poem is option A, beauty of nature, option B, the sorrows and sufferings of human, the cycle of human life, option D, the cycle of swans. The correct answer is beauty of nature. No, only the poem does not describe from top to bottom the beauty of nature. Next, the sorrows and sufferings of humans, not only sorrows and sufferings, but joys and happiness are also there. So this is the not the correct answer. The cycle of swans. No, there is no description of the swans previous and after and the child and youth and grown up. No, that's why the cycle of swans does not is not described by the poet. So the right answer is cycle of human life. He was old age like this. He was young. When he was young, his mentality was like this, and now he was old. This is the theme. Probably the poet hinted at, that is the cycle of human. And these are all about the 25 questions. This is very very important for all type of comparison. And the next classes, it is after the completion. I vowed, I placed to you that each and every topic will be provided by me of the important questions. All each and every topic, poetry, drama, short story, essay, everything, grammar also. I already started to provide grammar from to bottom articles. Most important 20 articles with rules already provided the last Sunday at 8 p.m. And the next Sunday, I will provide 20 previous most important rules and 20 examples which are very, very important. And in every Wednesday at 8 p.m., I will provide the each and every topic of the SSC or SLST or other different type of teacher recruitment board syllabuses. And after the completion of these, I will provide all the topics in a nutshell, that is in a whole. In a single question, I will include all the topics, drama and prose, sorry, poetry and drama and short story and everything. Next class, that is, oh, the right answer is option C, the cycle of human life. And in the next class, that is mock test on To a Skylark by P.V. Shelley.